Hello everybody, it's Scott, and I wanted to take a second and give you a little explanation about how I saw the Google Earth software and the Panoramio website working together. So what you see on my screen right now is Google Earth. If you haven't already downloaded Google Earth, go ahead and do that. And please forgive the size of my screen. I made it 800 by 600 pixels just to make it easier and smaller on the back end when I produce the video for you guys. Okay, so when you start up Google Earth, you get the startup tip, and I'm just going to get out of the way, so I'm going to hit close. And here you go, here's Earth, and you're going to see real quick that I've downloaded Google Earth to my in-laws computer, and there's some problems with it. I'm not sure what, but it doesn't look exactly right down here, and you're going to see that some of the labels and things for roads and place names are not showing up, and I'm not sure why, but please disregard that when we get to that point. Alright, so I've gone through this process, and I wanted to show you the result of it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to type in something you guys are all familiar with. I typed in the name, I hit enter, and Google Earth will fly to that place. And we are now zoomed in on Columbia. And you can see how there should be a road number here, there should be names on the roads, and only the 5 and 95 is showing up. I'm not sure why. But I'm gonna, over here you've got the controls, and you can do a number of things. You can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can move around, you can tilt different ways. There's all sorts of cool things you can do. But I'm going to scroll out real quick, and you can use your mouse, the wheel on the mouse, to do this also. And the image that I uploaded was out from near Deep Creek Lake, way out in Garrett County, in Maryland, in western Maryland, and here's Deep Creek Lake right here. But the place that I'm looking at is over here by Muddy River Falls, if anybody's ever been there. See all these dots right here? This is where we're going to go into. And this is the state park right here, and there should be labels on everything. I'm not sure why there aren't, so please forgive me for that. But as you go in, you see all these blue dots represent pictures that people have uploaded into the Panoramio website. And Google, if you click on one, you can see this one was photographed by B. Teets, and here's another one of the falls themselves by Aaron Nuffer. But if you click on this one right here, the best one of them all, let's see, I can't even move it. I don't know what happened to it. Hold on, there it is. Posted by me. There we go. I'm very proud of this. I think it's very cool that I was able to post a picture, and now everybody in the world, if they have Google Earth, they can see my picture. Alright, and this is the path along the in Swallow Falls State Park. And I'm going to go ahead and close this, but that's how it works. And let me show you Panoramio now to show you what I did on the back end in order for Google Earth to pick it up. Here's my Panoramio page, and I haven't used this extensively. I just started using it, and I'm going to use it quite a bit. And in fact, I'm going to upload a new picture right now so I can show you how it works. But you can see here's my picture when I click on it, and I gave it that name. And down here it says this photo is selected for Google Earth. There is a selection process. Just because you put the picture up here doesn't mean it's going to be selected for inclusion in Google Earth. So it goes, it gets vetted by a team of people. And there's a little question mark down here that it's going to give you a lot of information. We're going to go over that in a second. But let's see. Let's go back to your photos. And I'm going to go over here and upload your photo. See where it says upload your photos? I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to browse for the picture, and I found a picture that I want to upload. It's on my desktop, and it's uploading right now, and now we have to give it a title. So give me a second, I'm going to type in my title. So I've given my picture the title of Colonial, if I could spell it right, Colonial Williamsburg Battery, and that's where this is. It's from Colonial Williamsburg, and it's a picture of the battery there through the stockade. So I'm going to click Finish, And now we're back into my photos, and you can see the old one is here, the new one is here. If you're not seeing this, you can just click on your photos and it should refresh the page and you should see it here. Alright, so that's only half the step. What you have to do now, and this is what all of these steps are what you're creating your support documents to show your folks how to do. So all these steps that I'm showing you, you got to be thinking about how you're going to teach other people to do this. Using documents, taking pictures, making screenshots, creating your own images to show them how they're going to do this. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to click on the picture right here, and it's going to take us into the picture itself. You can see here's a little bit bigger image of the picture, and down here it says unmapped photos are not selected for Google Earth. So that's the next thing we have to do. We have to do what's called geomapping for this image. And over on this side, I know it's a little hard to see because of my resolution, but it says map this photo. We're going to click on that, and first thing we need to do is type in a city or place so it can find Williamsburg. Click enter, and it's asking me there's a bunch of Williamsburgs. This is from Virginia, so I click on that, and it brings me to, this is just like this, Panoramio and Google are tied together, so this is Google Earth, or Google Maps right here. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit because I want to see this little place marker right here is what's going to show Panoramio and Google Earth eventually where that picture was taken. That's going to be the place of that little blue dot when we go back into Google Earth. So I'm going to zoom in a couple times so I can get close. And if you've ever been to Colonial Williamsburg, you might recognize this. This is Duke of Gloucester Street right here. Here's the College of William and Mary. And the Battery is down the Duke of Gloucester Street. Right up here is the palace, the governor's palace. And down the road some, down here is the House of Burgesses. And right down here, right in this area, is the Battery. Right there's the Battery. That's that building you can see right here. So I'm going to click on this map. Wherever I click, that's where that marker goes. I took that picture right there. So that's where I want to save it. Alright, and now we scroll down, it says save position. I click save position. The position of your photo has been updated. So now we scroll down, and now you can see the map over here. We scroll down, and this photo has not yet been reviewed. So here we go. I mean, that's another step along the process. And it sees it has an ID number. So let's see. Oh, cancel that. Don't want to delete. Let's see. My photo is number 11,940,000. So if we click on this little question mark, it brings a frequently asked questions page. And when will your photos appear in Google Earth? This goes all the way down here, and it tells us right now they're at that number. So what is that? We need commas here. It's 11,660,000. So they've gotten through that many photos. Now, once they get to that certain point, once they review my picture, there's more information here. So I really recommend you reading through this page, and eventually it'll come back. Oops, sorry about that. Let's go back to my photos, and I can show you this photo real quick and how different it is at the bottom. And it says this photo is selected for Google Earth, and that was the ID number for that last picture. So that's how this works together. And remember, you're going to create these instructional documents for your students and for the teacher that shows them how all this works. So keep that in mind. Screenshots are great. If you need to put in any images, that's fantastic. So you're going to use all of those image editing tools to create the images you need to create for the learning documents. All right. Good luck, everybody.